And literally right before the recording, I had to do something. So that's why you don't hear any BGM on the screen, because I don't know if it loops or not. Well, anywho. So what we're doing is shuttling people over to the tower. Hold on, let me think. The tower? I think that's what I was doing. Well, we're gonna figure it out. I shouldn't stand there. I should make use of my recording time while I'm sitting here. So, oh, that's right. We need to fight Marina in her moon-scorched form, and I proceeded to get absolutely obliterated by it. So, yeah. Let's try it. Do I need to pop pep pills for this? I guess I should. And pop a brown vial, maybe? What other fight would I pop a brown vial in? Probably nothing, actually. I don't even remember who I have left. I should actually take a note of that. But, anywho, let's grab Marina. And we'll be on our way. I'll figure out what to do when I get there. And if I get unlucky, so be it. Yeah, I'm not brave enough to go full ignorant in terms of just, hey, let's just play the game and just get our arms, both of our arms chopped off and step in a bear trap. Although that one's a bit much. Because of how bear traps work. And just to say how bear traps work, at least in terms of how the game programs them, it's what you think it would be. If you don't know, it literally flips. I think it does flip a switch. Am I confusing? Now I'm not sure anymore. Because there's one for the player and one for the... Well, on the overworld, if there's a bear trap, it's an event in of itself, just like the mines. But if it's the player setting it down, it's actually set up on the same map to call upon it. Or it could be calling upon it from elsewhere as well. I know there are a few events that are like that, in Termina at least. But for the most part, even things like bleeding, nausea, those events exist on the map somewhere where you can't see them. Because sometimes the maps are big, sometimes there's a black screen blocking you, but either way, those events will be spawned or moved when needed. But otherwise, while we're here, let me focus for a moment. So if I pop pep pills, that means I can equip other things. And I guess I might as well also pop... What was I gonna say? Oh, the brown vial, but that's when I get in. So I could... If I stack this... I only have one, never mind. What a lie, I live. I mean, I could get the beheaded wizard, or I could equip that, I guess. And I think she does hurting, so we need to keep the fluted armor on. We'll keep the meat grinder on, and we'll see what this actually does for my body. Yeah, so now we take... Well... It'll depend. I haven't checked the skill, but I guess I'm about to find out. What I'm trying to do is remember to pop the brown vial on turn 1, basically. That's what I'm trying to do. So, yeah, away I go. I think all I really do is... Is it the cocoon? Oh, now I don't even remember. Okay, I need to pop the brown vial. Let me do that. It lasts 5 turns, but it's better than nothing. And if I don't plan to use it elsewhere, then so be it. Fear and Hunger, do I still get double turns here? Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, that's probably more than I should have been guarding. Why did I do this to myself? I guess because I popped the brown vial, so we'll do it. But, yeah, let's do this then. So I guess torso. I was attacking the wrong thing. And we will guard here, just to be completely safe. But otherwise, we should be relatively safe. More loving whispers, but so be it. Yeah, maybe torso instead, because I don't know where exactly I am. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, was it the cocoon then? I'm going crazy. Well, we're just gonna eat this in the face. And yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, that's why. Because the Circle Spear might do upwards of 600 and maybe even crit, but this is reliable a couple of hundreds of damage. Stop! On top of more healing, but hey. Am I going crazy? Also, what just happened to me? Well, forget about it. So, just keep attacking. Help! Triple rev. Yeah, that's definitely more healing done. And we take the Changeling Soul, but really, what we want is the head, and I guess an organ is the bonus, but... Yeah, because Marina's head is attached to it. I censored it, obviously, but... yeah, it's there. And the meat. So what I could do now is, well, we're gonna re-equip the things we had. Also noted that she, well, anywho, let's just move on. So I need to put both of these back on, and we'll shuttle the rest of the contestants over towards us. I think Olivia and Marcoh should be available. And then we're waiting for day 3 for Caligura, but... Caligura? How do you pronounce that dude's name? Gosh dang it. Anywho. But yeah, we do have quite a few contestants left. Maybe not the most. I know I really got rid of a bunch of them, but... Yeah, just need to shuttle them over and then wait for Caligura. So, hello, Olivia. Where are the others? Wait, are you saying that he doesn't appear? What? Do I have to trigger the... No, I shouldn't need to trigger the thing in the city, right? Well, I'm just gonna go just to be sure, I guess. While I re-equip... Yeah, I still have the hat on. Literally, like, 99% of, like... Almost anything is only maybe 1... Which is still appreciated, because max body's at 100, but... So, yeah, as I'm going through this, I'm thinking of what else I want to do on the future playthroughs, or if I want to add things here or there. Because, yeah, if you may have noticed, this channel came out with a bunch of videos, like, probably in the near future, considering something that's about to happen. Or it may be around, or maybe after, I don't really know. I'm trying to time everything, basically. I'm going to the city. Where am I going? And whether or not I want to flood Termina, because Termina will always come afterward, and there is Marcoh. Meh. Ellipses. And whether or not I want to do more Termina, I do want to do more Termina, but, yeah, again, it takes time, because each recording is an hour long, or longer, or each playthrough is definitely long, and if every time I die, I mean, I do it to myself when I die, it's my fault, but unless I just get really unlucky here and there, but I guess that's something I can move on to. But first, to finish the thought, yeah, I control how long it is, because if I die, I die, and if I choose to do certain things like try to shuttle everyone to the tower and moonscorch them, obviously the game takes longer, where I could just attack them as human beings and be that. Which I did do for Samri and Abella, but those are more convenience fights than than anything else. But on the topic of... nope, forgot what I was going to say. Goodness gracious. Why do I do this to myself? I will say, though, and if you weren't watching this full playthrough, was it 1? I think it was 1. Let's do Marcoh first. Yeah, so... Yeah, completely. Oh, no. Yeah, if you're watching from episode 1, you'll know that, sometimes when I scream, it's not a fake scream when I go, because I still have emotions in it. But, obviously, there's a difference between that, and true terror or horror, which, when I did it, again, not to spoil anything, I advise you go, because it's hard to really, if you're acting, it's one thing, but actually trying to fake true, fright or horror is a whole other thing entirely. Also, am I prepared for this, by the way? Might I want, because, yeah, Olivia, I shouldn't need to Brown Vial. This one, maybe I do, but I have guards available, so... I should be okay, I hope. Well, we're gonna find out. If I die, again, I have to fight Marina again, so, yep, we're gonna do this. So maybe this will be the final episode, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, no words, let's not lie about what's happening. Even though I could have gotten more dialogue out of it, but hey. First things first, guard. Ah! Don't throw bodies at me. Don't rage smash me. And I think we just want to try this and then guard for safety. If you quiz me on how much HP it takes to defeat things, torsos included, then I would definitely fail. But if it's about finding strats that are, I guess, safer, which I think is what I wanted to talk about earlier, I guess that would be the question. If there's whether or not a safe strat for everything, and also bleeding, by the way. Doing its damage there. But I'm trying to think, and again, I'm not the not authority. I'm not the most knowledgeable about Termina myself. So, yeah, you can't do that. But if I were to think, so let's just simply ending A, what would there be? Oh, that's right. He broke my bones, my attack. That's why I wanted to maybe pop a brown vial. Is there a cure for this? I guess I'm about to find out. Yeah, fracture. Thank goodness. A Dawn-specific thing. Unless there's another heal. And obviously Sylvian, but you get what I mean. Yeah, so ending A, I guess actually the Hardened Heart. But if we're looking for things in the game that have no or have that doesn't have an 100% strategy. Because even if there's a low RNG to prepare things like, say, the Salmon Snake rune, if you assume you have your pick of all the gear, then yeah, then is there anything in the game that would still rely on RNG to get through? Is what I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to think because yeah, the ending A, or at least the first part of the boss rush, is the Hardened Heart, and we definitely know. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything to RNG. Maybe the fight at the end, but even when you get to the second phase, which I've never reached yet, which I guess is something I could think of doing. But even when you reach the end, is it too much damage? Because it is possible to RNG your way over there, maybe, unless you. Because I can't remember if the Ornamental Lantern is guaranteed. I feel like it's not. But even if that's the case, if there's a low chance, I mean, technically it's not 100%. But then that would mean the second phase, if the second phase outdamages you, then that's what I mean. If it doesn't outdamage you, obviously you're just 100% guaranteed to win. But again, these are the things I'm thinking about. And then if I want to plan to do certain things or challenges, mainly, but also I'm thinking of whether or not I want to use certain healing items. Do I have other heals available? The answer is probably maybe, but let me just make sure. Goulash is defense, but I don't think that really matters because we know that defense is useless. If it gave you a state that helped you mitigate more damage, maybe, but can I out DPS this? Or do I just want to rest with Olivia? I guess I should just rest. There's no reason for me to take a gamble. So yeah, let's just sleep somewhere. Probably probably the train cabin. If I wanted to be cooler, I'd go all the way to Preval Bop, but not gonna do that either. I might as well just take everything Olivia has. Even though none of it is gonna be useful. How does she do it? She's so spooky. But just for the sake of just getting everything. So, we'll sleep. Save. Not really. Well, actually, I could have gotten Engrave as Marina. Well, actually, don't I have Soul Stones? We're gonna find out. And I can also check how many people are left. Yeah, so Karin, Caligura. Ooh. Should I have picked up Karin? I probably should have picked up Karin. Well, let's see if I can pick her up during night. I don't think I would, but we're gonna find out. Also, if I left August, I could have done a thing, but I didn't, so, whoops. Yeah, so we have 2 soul stones. As great as these would be, I'm gonna take Engrave instead. Who did I do? Marcoh? Yeah, Marcoh and Marina. Marcoh doesn't really... I mean, yeah, but I don't need it. And actually, I would rather take one of these 2. Obviously, you want meditation, greater meditation, but that's after you've planned things out. So I'm just gonna leave these as is. Save my progress and hope that Karin is somewhere. First, we'll shuttle Olivia, but let's look for Karin to shuttle her over. Even though in the end I'm gonna be fighting her Moon Scorched form, let's try to. Well, I'm just gonna try to make the playthrough faster, kind of. Running around at night. What can actually defeat me? Yeah, what could actually defeat me? Because there are, I mean, there's always the Death Mask. That's always a worry. But other than that, I'm trying to think. Well, I guess first things first, we'll do this. Let's see if we actually die with this amount of body. So, hold on. Let me just make absolutely sure. Actually, let's engrave. Yeah, that's what I forgot to do. I don't know why I didn't think about that. So we'll Funger ourselves for extra agility. The only other thing that might be interesting is probably attack, but hey. And then we can unequip one of these to, I guess, Geigetsu. Or Eye of Sylvian. I guess this. I should check. I keep telling myself to check, and I never do. So, yeah, let's do this. How'd you get in your wheelchair? But yeah, for the sake of ending B, we have to do this. And then if I don't find Karin now, maybe it's too late, but either way. I think we just guard. Yeah, we just guard. So there's the arm cut. But I have the fluted armor set. And that's mined. And this is poison. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Hopefully it's nothing else. So, yeah, we're just gonna do this. I could cut off the arms, but I should be able to Question mark. If I can make it to Rev 3, I should be okay. The problem is reaching. Yeah, she does slowly do more damage than I can heal. You know, the Hardened Heart might actually be nice. We actually need to heal. Yeah. I have the Eye of Sylvian, so this will fully heal me, but to take as less damage, I don't know how to say the phrase, to take the least amount of damage as possible, let's guard, and yeah, bleeding, because everything can bleed somehow. And I can cut this head off, so let's do that. And I don't think I can harvest an organ, because that would be weird. But we'll try it for vanity's sake, while we have organ harvest. Yeah. Besides its head, there doesn't seem to be anything organic. What I could do, actually, is diagnose. Yeah, I could do that. So, the giant's physique is a complete medical mystery. You can't make any logical sense of it, Dawn. Also, there's... Oh, wait. Marina's now a flesh of meat. No. Anywho. This thing is more of a machine than an organic being, although parts of it look very human-like. Dawn has no idea what it is. Yeah, I might be too late. If so, I'll just attack Karin at the beach, I guess. There's someone else I'm forgetting, I think. I don't remember. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Otherwise, this would be a good time to... I mean, I would just be padding for time, so I won't do that to you, the viewer. Unless there's something you want to hear me talk about. But I didn't... I should have prepared that. Sometimes I don't prepare for videos, and that goes really poorly. But, anywho. We'll rest for a bit and Hexen ourselves somewhere. So, yeah. Yeah, just Karin and Caligura yet, but those pretty much are wait. Oh yeah, we have to pretty much wait for day 3 for that. And yeah, we have to wait. so we'll save here again. Might as well while we're here. I'll roll the saves just in case I want to do anything afterward, but otherwise we'll leave really quickly. And day 3. Although we're just gonna sleep again, so yeah, we'll do that. Because we have to wait for evening or night anyway. But I can complete the game in the evening, so it's fine. So yeah, if I had left August alive, I think we could do a thing, but anywho, let's yeah, you know what, just to complete things out. I did that many levy saves? Goodness gracious. And to toss it in again, memes aside, if you want to see another playthrough, call them out. Because I think, yeah, we have Abella, Karin, Marcoh, and Osa left. For ending B, anyway. Actually, I need to leave through here. Because I need to run into Caligura. And then I need to defeat Karin. And then I need to run to the tower. Do I have a Book of Enlightenment, by the way? Well, I guess I'll find out soon. But I think I run into Caligura first. Because the sewers are on the way here. Yeah, the sewers are on the way. So... We'll drive by Caligura here. And then we have a white vial. We have everything we need to heal. And if need be, we'll Sylvian as well. But if I wanted to be truly prepared, I would have probably gotten more heads, get rot, get spice forage, but we're not going to do that. So I'm poisoned, that's right. I'm going to stay poisoned. No, he does something else, so let's get rid of that. I don't know why I stood there with that, but we should still have more than enough mixed herbs. I'll even pep pill, because I have more than enough pep pills as well. I can even heroin, but... let's think about that, actually. No, I shouldn't need it. Maybe it doesn't do anything. Which means I should probably do this instead. Can I crit with the meat grinder? I guess we're about to find out. So, come on out. Yeah, I see you. Look at him. Actually, what I probably should do really quickly is, yeah, no more blue herbs. I can make another brown vial. I can make a lot more brown vials, actually. We'll do it just for the sake of doing it. And, yeah, come on out. Hey. So, I'll brown vial just to brown vial. Maybe I can maybe I can rush this. I guess we're gonna find out. This is not guaranteed, by the way. I should really not be doing this, but... yeah, we're gonna find out. I think he has a lot of HP, actually, though. But let's trade blows and see who falls. Oh my goodness, yeah, so we can crit with the meat grinder. He's also gonna be bleeding a lot, so... on a separate note, as I autopilot this for a moment, because really I'm just gonna be... yeah, oh, never mind, he just absolutely dies. What is that damage over time based off of? That's not a bug, is it? Because if it is, that would be quite odd. So, medical diagnosis. There's very little human-like in this monstrosity. Your medical proficiency isn't enough to analyze this beast. Also, I'm throwing up, so I should probably drink this white vial. And away to Karin we go. But yeah, that was meat grinder into... I guess because the bleeding really does help, doesn't it? I mean, you saw what it just did. Or we saw what it just did. Everyone saw what it does. And those who know already know, so... the unfortunate part is that some characters cannot equip it. They're just not set to equip it. Lore-wise, I guess it makes sense. So, or lore-wise, it makes sense. I don't guess. It just makes sense. And sad Karin. So, but we've already done this, so let's not do this. And then now she's surprised, but I mean, we'll do this. So, we'll make it as painless as possible. Oh my goodness, 2 crits out of 3. And we'll take the stuff and move on. If you have a Book of Enlightenment, I'll use it so I don't have to rest. That way it's a daytime, or evening, really, when I do this. And let's head over to the tower. I guess I should check now. So, yeah, I shouldn't die. And I could turn heads in to do the thing, but let's be confident. Let's be confident for a moment and find out if we I'm actually I made it longer for myself. I could have just went southward, but yeah, let's be confident because Perkel shouldn't endanger us, and Rher doesn't if I have battles equipped, which I should. So yeah. That's it. I shouldn't need a guard as soon as I go in. Also, I think it took me a few playthroughs to notice that there are bodies hanging from those electric lines. I want to say those are electric lines. Anywho. But yeah, if Rher absolutely demolishes me, then sadness, I guess. But it shouldn't. Because what I need to do is pop pep pills. Otherwise, I will not be fast. Unless I want to equip another Small Things amulet now. I guess I should. No, wait, I can't, because then I can't leech mongers. Well, Hardened Heart 2, but Bettle is more important. So, yeah, we'll just have Bettles on. That way, I don't have to think much. But that does mean I need to immediately pep pill on the first turn. So hopefully, I'm not low enough after Perkel, which shouldn't happen. If it does, I would cry. And we'll do the normal thing, we'll pop heroin. We'll pop heroin here. And then we will pop pep pills once we're in the tower. And we at least see everyone's heroin sprite, because, yeah, it's an endgame drug. Not in the game! But, yeah, let's get in. Quickly. And let us also, I think really, oh, well, I could also eat food, but pep pills first. And then maybe, or is it meat pie? Yeah. So, yeah. We do that, and then we sit here and wait. Yeah, we sit here and wait. And if I don't have things equipped properly, then I will cry. But we'll worry about that later. Well, why I'll cry is because if I die, I have to go fight Caligura and Karin again. But if nothing else, lessons learned, I guess? So yeah, let's do this, Perkel. I mean, we kind of know how it's going to go down, but, you know, anything could happen. Also, I have to remember that if I ever use magic in the playthrough, don't use it against Perkel, because otherwise I'm going to eat it in the face. I forgot exactly the reason why, so I won't say, because I don't want to spread misinformation, but hey. Didn't do this for you or the festival. I did it for my wife. So put up your wings, cape? Definitely not Duke's. And let's do this. So, I could just guard, but we're gonna do this instead. Okay, that's 50 damage though. That's a bit much. Was I being too cocky there? Well, I guess it's fine for now. Oh my goodness, he's bleeding a lot. Yeah, let's just actually guard here. Yeah, because if this does too much damage in the next fight, in the Rher fight, this could actually be quite bad. In fact, I might even want to... Yeah, never mind. It's too late. He bled. He died by bleed. Died by bleed? Was that correct? Anywho. So we wait now and hope nothing weird happens. Because this is a proper event, so I don't think heroin can wear off here. I'm still going to speed through just to be sure, because, again, otherwise I'd lose progress. If I saved right before the tower, before entering the tower, I would feel more comfortable, basically. And if nothing else, to show that the meat grinder is a heck of a weapon, this playthrough. Unfortunately, whether or not I'll be able to do that more in the future playthroughs, we'll see. Because, actually... Yeah, there is no way to not get a Bella's Soul if you're doing ending B or C, right? So... actually, do I want to heal first? No, I want to pep pill. I might die here. So, this is all gonna happen. Basically wasting more time if I end up dying, but... let's hope. Oh my goodness! He only does one attack, though, so it should be fine. So we get to do this. Crit would be nice. Oh, you can miss with this thing. So this thing apparently doesn't give me innate evasion then. That has to be what it means, right? I'm not blind, or yeah, I'm not under any other debuff, so... Yeah. I think even the Salmon Snake rune here wouldn't be optimal. Unless I can replace... Actually, what am I wearing? Battles. Yeah, battles. I mean, if you want to rush the boss, I guess technically you could not equip battles and then wear the... What did I say? Salmon Snake? Never mind. That's a bad idea. You could Geigetsu, if anything, but anywho. So unless something really strange happens, I should win. Especially now that I can triple rev for more lifesteal. Also, yeah, the Goulash only lasts for one fight. Right? Yeah. So let's guard. And we should be okay. If we can defeat it before our mind reaches 0, I mean, Meat Grinder, but... Hey. Which could also mean, I mean, technically I could have worn another small... Or have another 5 agility, and maybe I still get an extra turn. If that's the case, that means I don't need to worry about mind, because I can recover mind. And then, guard on some turns. But, let's be thorough here. It doesn't look like I am. I don't doubt that with crits you can, but I obviously didn't crit a lot. So, yeah. And this is with battles too, so I would actually have hit 0 mind by now. I think. Well, I can run the numbers when I watch this recording back, but otherwise... Yeah, we'll let the ending play out, and that'll be that as I spaz out, or as Dawn spazzes out at the top of the town. But yeah, without further ado, I mean, I got the Meat Grinder pretty late. If I was a Bella, I would get it a lot sooner. Of course, that does depend on where I go first, but if you Tunnel 1, if you Venushka Tunnel 1, I think that's the quickest way to get to the ingredients for the, or the main ingredient for the Meat Grinder. Then yeah, you would have the Meat Grinder, and then fights would become a lot easier, but you still have to outspeed and preferably get an extra turn. And keep both arms, because I think the Meat Grinder is a two-handed weapon. So, again, thoughts about the next playthrough anyway. So, I mean, I could just begin another one, but I think I'll... You know, the videos don't always have to be an hour or over an hour long, so... We will treat this as it is, and if you leave the video now, I wouldn't really blame you. Unless you want to see Dawn's ending for ending B, and you haven't seen it anywhere else. Otherwise, this is your warning to leave for spoilers. Because, yeah, I highly recommend you play Termina for yourself, even though you may have watched my playthroughs and got things. Well, that solved nothing. All this, and Dawn was still none the wiser. Mystic deities, unknown gods, unholy rituals, nuggets of information. Were the answers buried somewhere amongst all this madness? Would the answers even matter anymore? If the Baron von Dutch had dirtied his hands with blood, then Dawn had reveled in bloodbath in comparison to get where he was now. He can hear the heavy footsteps of that wicked cat. Dawn knows what he knows what Dawn's done in Pre-Evil and before. The cat is circling around him in the darkness, just beyond his line of sight. Maybe he should just take his offer. What else has he got going for him? Nothing. That's right. It's peculiar, isn't it? Old sport, creepy cat says. The life that is. And yeah, assumably, likely becomes Pocket Cat, unfortunately. What you've seen is his moon-scorched form, which I don't know if the game ever really hints you, aside from aura reading, or read aura, that perk. But, yeah, that's Dawn. Sad, sad Dawn. So without further ado, I won't actually even take up more of your time. That's really all there is. And if you have anything to say, you know what to do. If you want to help support this channel, then you know what to do as well. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.